somebody gotta do to cop a taste.
I gotta get home before dark. There's a few too many boogeymen around here.
You been eating that slop the Muni? One day I'll be high.
Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh, it's a marvel.
Welcome, welcome, my friend. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of speaking yet. I'm Fabio Mondadori, at your service.
Buttercup.
Who am I? Well, some call me consigliere, others diplomat. I represent the Lombardi family, but also myself. To my friends, I'm just Fabio. Perhaps you and I can be friends. So you are. Let's get a good look at you. You look sturdy. Weathered, if I may. You may be exactly what I'm looking for. Excellent. Now, I'm a generous benefactor, and a good friend at that. Ask anyone, they'll tell you. But I want to start you off small, see if I can trust you. You prove yourself to me, show me you can handle a bit of challenge, and then the real work can begin. How does that sound? On behalf of the family. How do I put this? When I act on behalf of the Lombardi family, I act in my own interest. And when I act in my own interest, it benefits the family. The two are one and the same. Perhaps that answers your question. Simple as, my friend. There's some ne'er-do-wells hanging around the casino quarter trying to rough up the family's patrons for a few caps. Pathetic, isn't it? Regardless, I need you to deal with them. How you do so is up to your discretion. In fact, I would be curious to learn your methodology. You deal with them, and I promise you, you will be well paid. We take care of our own here. Now, do we have a deal?
Let me tell you, payday's become a myth round here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge of the books.
Well, they should be outside in the casino quarter. They like to hang around this area, waiting for our patrons to come out of the casinos. You might want to try looking around the old storefronts. Could be hiding out in there.
I gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in the Neapolitan.
Your words are reassuring. Let's hope your actions mirror them. Come back when our friends outside are dealt with.
The electricity a cut or something?
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family.
Hold it right there. I don't think you belong here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Mind telling me what you're doing walking in here like you own the place? Maybe. Maybe not. You don't look like a Muni to me. Don't know why it matters to you. Sounds to me like you got steered in the wrong direction. We've been shaking some people up for caps, as you put it, but not patrons. The fact that you used that word tells me that the family sent you. We've been shaking up Quintino's louts for their caps. Who's going to miss a few lobsters? I'm not an unreasonable woman. How about you just turn around and walk away, and I'll forget this ever happened. It'll be hard for you to talk it out with a couple bull.
You're taking your time, aren't you? I'm sure you have your reasons. Of course, I'm sure you have many questions. I will endeavor to answer them. Oh, nobody of importance, that I can assure you of. They're just a bunch of street rats looking for quick caps. I hear they're led by a woman who calls herself Geordie. I want to try looking for her. The others are her nameless lackeys who can do naught but follow. They just want money. Plain and simple. I'm not sure what you're getting at here. Crime is crime, as I'm sure you know. We can't very well have cutthroats running around mugging people on our streets, now can we? I don't know any of these ne'er-do-wells personally. I don't know why they do what they do. Only that it's wrong. By all means, ask away. So you did. And in your own way as well. Very interesting. Yeah. Words can only tell you so much about a person, but actions? Well, actions tell you everything. That gang of lowlifes I sent you to track down was just a test, a trial run to see if you can handle the real work that needs to get done. You see, my organization, the Lombardi family, we've been disorganized for some time now, rudderless, filled with questions. It's not good for a cult of personality to lack one, you understand? Now, as I'm sure you can see, I'm not Quintino Lombardi. I'm not the Don. Yet. Quintino himself has been absent for some time, silent. It's not in his character. We've been told he's just been ill from old age. At the very least, that's what his kid sister Concerta has been saying. She's been strutting around, giving orders, claiming they're from Quintino. Not all of us are foolish enough to take such things at face value. I need you to play detective for me. Dig up dirt on him. Find the truth. If Quintino is, for whatever reason, gone, then the position of Don is open. And I would be very interested in that position. I could reward you quite handsomely. Do you think you could do some digging for me?
Sal tampering with the slots again.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd turn an opportunity like this down. As to where you should start, look to the Neapolitan Casino. Concerta lives in the largest suite within its hotel wing. I need you to search her room and find whatever evidence you can. That woman is hiding something, I know she is. And when you learn the truth, whatever that may be, return to me. Don't come back until you do.
Lead's got it good. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a taste of the blood.
Lots of shoobies.
Don't bother me, I'm on vacation.
Losing it.
Payday's become a myth around here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge of the books. You know what? It's not possible! Gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement. The overgrown are getting in again.
Somebody gotta do to cop a taste of devil's blood. Not rich or famous.
Buttercup. That name. Oh, I need a fat sandwich, quick!
New to Atlantic City? Or are you lucky enough to live here?
No entry.
Not the chainsaw kind. No, the one with
What's
the bun.
it take to get mains? Do I just, kill a guy?
My luck is changing tonight. You have to try the cocktails at Quinton's. I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
A word of advice. Any wise guy who starts trouble around here ain't really wise. Let us know if you run into one.
Apocalypse out there, paradise in here. Well, close enough.
The house always wins, eh? Not tonight it doesn't. I got my
Apocalypse out there.
Gavone with the belts and charging for books.
All this talk of bogies crawling out of the barrens. Like, what's a plant gonna do?
Losing Tony was a big hit to the family. Get it now! Whatever you get.
off.
Lots of shoobies around here lately. You'd think there wasn't a war.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working
I
television?
think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working television? What's it take to get made? Do I just kill a guy and then the mob shows up to recruit? Head down to the pier and catch a show. My luck is changing tonight.
So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? Fascinating.
Every day I see more of the barons in the city.
Well, you could say I have a bit of a poetic streak. As for Fabio, he's more of an actor than a poet. He lives in his verbiage instead of writing it. Nevertheless, I hope you can look past my honeyed words to see through to their meaning. I don't expect you to pity me. The Mad Queen of Atlantic City.
My luck is changing tonight.
His subjects could and never would respect her if she stepped out of the shadows. I've been standing in the shadow of my brother my entire life. The machinations of the family emanating from my whispers in his ear. It wasn't until he found peace that I started to lose my foothold. He was my shield, the visor that obscured my visibility in the public eye. But now, he's gone. Not by my hand, mind you, but by the very substance that made him rich. The only other contenders for the Godfather's chair are fools. They will run the empire for which I bled my entire life
Not tonight, it doesn't.
into
I've
the
got my
ground.
lucky charm.
I did not take the family from Quintino. I made it for him.
The house always wins.
No. Contrary to popular belief, I am not some witch. I loved my brother, hot-headed and stubborn as he was. He got too big for his britches one day, as he often did, and sampled some of his product. Became addicted to blood. There is no weaning off blood. No cure, no 10-step plan. You stop taking it, and you die. Your naivete makes me nostalgic for an easier time. It's not due to some falling out or hatred. No. It is simply due to my nature. The family is rooted in customs from back home. We're from a small village near Naples. There are certain traditions that are to be followed if you're one who lives by rules. My brother was too stupid to see beyond it. Bless him. I had to resort to more subversive means to take what had always been mine.
I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
I have indeed. My brother was older, but certainly not wiser. He was always an impulsive, temperamental person, driven by vice and whims.
You know, one thing
I
I've
had to be the
noticed?
level-headed
Driving.
one, the decisive
seen
one,
one too many
the
Jersey
tactician.
slides gone wrong.
If I didn't, we'd be begging for scraps on the street. I won't lie and pretend I'm some selfless do-gooder who's trying to protect him. No, I looked out for myself, first and foremost. But everything I did was with his best interest at heart.
I should get out of
I hope you can believe that,
All right.
if nothing else.
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
Isn't this place
So you've heard. Yes, that was me. Antonio was, well, and is, to a degree, the greatest threat to my power. He doesn't care about honor or loyalty. He cares only about money and how much he can hoard to himself. He may be an
luck
adept
is changing
businessman,
tonight?
but he would make a poor leader and even a worse godfather. The family would fall under his leadership. Fabio is a politician who lies endlessly through his teeth. He's full of pretty words and bleached smiles. Little else. Like some of his competitors, he just wants power and wealth. He doesn't care about preserving the legacy and glory of the family. He'll run it into the ground and sell us out to every muni taxman and boardwalk juggler in Atlantic City for a few cups.
Well, not tonight, it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
My luck is changing.
And what would
tonight.
that be, pray tell?
The elite's got it good. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a taste of the blood. Go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. The one with a bun and all.
What's somebody gotta do to cop a taste of devil's blood? I'm not rich or famous. Not yet, anyway.
You're judicious, if nothing else. That may be for the best. You're not from here. You're not a mobster. This isn't your fight. I advise you walk away from this, far away, and pick wiser battles next time. I fear this is not the end of my tale, but maybe just the end of your chapter in it. Safe travels to Appalachia. Safer than mine, at least.
Think I'll head down to the pier and catch a
There
shower.
is much at stake here. More than you could ever know.
The elite's got it good. What I wouldn't do for a taste of blood.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head. But
Beat it! I'm not your tour guide.
apocalypse.
One day, I'll be high rolling in the VIP section on a pile of caps with an IV of devil's blood hooked up to my arm.
Hey, I could be a showman. I'm real good at wiggling my ears.
Have you been down to the aquarium?
Concerta's not to be trifled with, so, trifle with her. Dead, you say? Oh, I knew it. Let's see here. Oh, wonderful. A devil's blood addiction.
Let me tell you,
Dino,
paydays
you
become a myth
old
around
dog.
here.
And a delicious cover-up by his doting sister. This is exactly what I was looking for. Concerta won't last another day in the Godfather's chair. You've done well. Very well. Exceptionally well. And your reward, well, your reward will match your success. I was not lying when I said I'm a very generous benefactor and friend. You've made a friend out of me, Arbiter. Now, how about we get you back to Appalachia? You came in on that vertibird, didn't you? Your reward will be waiting for you there.
My pa was a made man.
What's that cologne?
For him.
Oh, you've got all the Vegas you need. And his bottle.
Don't ask me for directions. I'm not from